Tough job, but so many of us have to do it. Be a working parent. Well, luckily, we have 5 tips that will help us balance our work life and our parenting life. And joining us is our author, Holly Caplan. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Author among many other things, but that's why we have you here, because you have tips to really help us balance these two worlds.
Yes, I
and
do.
the first one you give us is to eliminate an activity.
Eliminate an activity. As working moms, we have so much going on as it is, so we feel like we have to be there for everyone. Like you might be on your church board or your PTA, and we try to overschedule ourselves. This year, don't do it. Eliminate something and take it off your schedule and know it's okay. And when you have that free time, don't backfill it with anything. That's going to help you simplify right there.
Yeah, sometimes we take it away and just fill it with something else, but that defeats the purpose of this.
That's a great point.
It's okay to say no.
It's okay to say no.
Oh, goodness. We'll have to remind ourselves of that one. We have another tip. Put your phone away. It's so easy to forget this one.
Yes, I love this one, and it's controversial because we're so addicted to our phones. At the end of the day, when you're in your kitchen, put your phone on silent and put it in a drawer and forget about it. You know why? Because we're on second shift. You work all day, you come home, you're on second shift, and you're the CEO of your household. So if a colleague is calling you at 6 p.m. with their hair on fire about something work-related, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It's not worth the energy, it's a distraction, and you're creating that boundary again to simplify your work life.
Oh, Holly, preach. That's a good one. I like it. Another tip we have is don't sweat the small stuff.
That's a tough one because I sweat the small stuff all the time. Like, I don't know about you, but if you know there's a birthday party you have to attend and it's on your schedule, but then it falls off your radar and you forgot, you're like, oh my God, I feel so bad. You know, when you stress about it, don't worry about it. You know why? Because we cannot control everything and we do enough as it is. You just have to forgive yourself for that and not worry about what other people think.
Absolutely. Holly is preaching to us this morning. Another tip you have is pick 2 activities.
Pick 2.
What do you mean by
this? I like
this?
that one because I think kids today are so overscheduled. And if your kids are overscheduled, then we're overscheduled. So instead of having 4 activities, just pick 2. They can just do ballet and soccer. They don't have to do everything else. And you know what? They're going to be just fine. They're going to be great, and then you're going to be happier too.
They can really hone in on one of these activities and excel, as opposed to being good at a bunch of things, be great at something specific. And the last tip we have is take a time out.
Yes, I love this one, and this term might seem overused, but it's so important because you know, and I know, as a working mom, you go 100 miles an hour, and we have to stop and refuel. Maybe you have a glass of wine with a friend. Maybe you have lunch with somebody. But whatever it is, do that for yourself and you will come back stronger.
And that's okay to do it for yourself.
Okay.
We forget that a lot as parents.
That's
it's okay to take some time for ourselves.
It is.
Well, these were such great tips. And this was just a tidbit of what Holly can offer. I want to give our viewers all the information they need so that they can contact you, Holly. Holly Caplan, she was explaining that working parent hustle. She has much more on her website. It's hollycaplan.com. You can also find her on Twitter, on Instagram, and you can buy her book through her website as well. Now coming